Hi guys, Urban Gardening Chronicles, just giving you finally an update. So this is my WIG at 14 days. I have 2 arugulas and 3 dandelions. Only 1 came up so far. I reseeded that once. I'm going to try it for a 3rd time. And this time I'm only planting 5 in each unit so it's not overcrowded. I learned from last year. And this is the 2nd unit. I have 3 endives and 2 bok choys. So that's what's going on over here. Also at 14 days, I started my WIG 23 in January. So we can still grow some food. Also over here, I planted Tiny Tim tomatoes and 2 have popped up. And I got my mung bean sprouts, which I'm planting some more again, and that's what's going on here at the urban garden. So I will give you an update, but I have some tomatoes growing. We'll see what happens with that. The mung beans, and we got the bok choy. Well, it's called May Queen Pak Choy, and endive, arugula, and dandelion. So let's hope that because I started my garden so late that there won't be any aphids in this indoor garden, because we ain't happy right now. So that it's got a different, I think it helps with a different leaf pattern for leafy greens. I'm not too sure. All right, guys, grow some food. Okay, just to add into the video, the tomato, there's a 3rd one popping up. So now I have 3 tiny Tims. So I'm going to have to separate them while they're young, obviously. I have containers in here that have been in here for over 2 years. So I know there's no gnats in these containers, and I've been watering them with mosquito bit water just in case. So that's why they've been in here. I had an outbreak maybe 2 years ago, and I haven't done anything else in these soils. And this one as well. Okay, guys, it's January 31st, and I separated the Tiny Tim tomatoes. So there's 1 there. There's a tiny one right there, and a medium size. That's probably the biggest plant right there, the biggest seedling right there. So there's 3 Tiny Tim tomatoes, and this is the 1st unit of the WIG. So the 2 pak choys are looking fairly good, and the 3 endives are looking very big. And that's what's going on here. The 2nd unit also has 5 plants. So these 2 dandelions have not germinated. This one is looking good. And I have 2 arugulas, and I already had some of it. I put, in these ones, I put a seed, then a 2nd seed, and then a 3rd seed. Nothing's happened. So I've emptied out the seeds with a tweezer, and I put 2 fresh seeds in there. Hopefully that will help. And for this is on 25 days, the 2nd unit, which I don't know why, because they were both started on the same day. They were both started on the same day. This one is on 27 days. So some kind of power outage or shortage, something happened to one of the units. I don't know what happened, but they're showing two different dates, and they were both started on the exact same day at the exact same time. So that's the update. I'm on 27 days technically for both, and this is looking very good. And I have 3 tomatoes over there on the shelving unit. My spare units are at the bottom, which I'll use soon. February the 8th, WIG update. The dandelion is doing very good. I'm just going to turn this way. It's almost up to the first setting of the light, so it's about 5 inches. Arugula, I've already harvested some. These 2 pods are not doing anything, so I'm going to change them from dandelion to something else. I've tried 2 and 3 times. It's just not working. Just not working. It's on day 32. Wow, it's been 32 days already. My goodness. Okay, so this is the endive. It's looking really good. So there's 3 endives, and there's 2 bok choy. 1 there, 1 there. That's doing very well. This is probably day 33. 35. Something happened to one of the units and it turned out, I don't know. Maybe there's a short or something happened because it should be on the exact same date. It's not. But these are looking nice and green. I'm going to harvest a couple of leaves today to put on a taco. Tiny Tim tomatoes. There's 3 of them there. These 2 are looking a little bit bigger. That one's a little bit behind. And then another batch of bean sprouts. So that's what's happening here. 2 of those pods just don't seem to be growing. I'm going to try some different seeds. The bok choy leaves look a little bit, those are the older leaves, but I put some more fertilizer, liquid feed in the water. I'm also putting in a bit of the fish emulsion in the water and just mixing up some natural compost tea and trying those things. So I'm not relying solely on the fertilizer that came with the unit. So this is what's going on. So I'm going to try something else in those 2 units and see what happens. But the greens are doing very well. No outbreak yet. Well, not yet. I rebuke that. No outbreak at all. So I think December is the time to start my garden. I didn't start December, I started January. So next time I will start in December. And I should have been eating a lot of greens by now if I had started in December. But I'm glad for the challenge and we'll take it one day at a time. And I will give you this update as soon as I can get it edited.